Our today's topic is the Mauryan Empire, and we will able to reflect critically on the invasions of Alexandria, infer and illustrate the features of the Mauryan Empire through source and list the notable rulers. So let's start with the Mauryan Empire, time period 321 to 185 BC. The Mauryan Empire was the largest and most powerful political and military empire of ancient India, ruled by the kings of the Mauryan dynasty. The Mauryan Empire marks a new epoch in the history of India. Originating from the kingdom of Magadha in the Indo-Gangetic plains, modern Bihar, eastern Uttar Pradesh and Bengal, in the eastern side of the India, the empire had its capital city of Patliputra near modern Patna. The empire was founded in 322 BC by Chandragupta Maurya, who had overthrown the Nanda dynasty. Misrule of the Nandas and the invasions of Alexandria created favorable conditions for the establishment of Mauryan rule. And now the question is, who was Alexander and how he helped in establishment of the Mauryan Empire? Alexander time period was 336 to 323 BC. The king of Macedonia had overthrown the Persian emperor. The northern area of India were included as part of his kingdom. There were no direct consequences to Alexander's invasion, but it helped Chandragupta Maurya in expanding his empire as the power of the northwestern states had been shattered by Alexander's invasions. Now let's talk about Chandragupta Maurya, how he risen and expanded his kingdom. In the Magadhan army of the Nandas, there was a general named Chandragupta Maurya. When Alexander died in 323 BC, Chandragupta Maurya gathered a small army under the advice and guidance of his friend, philosopher and guide Chanakya. By and by, he defeated the Greek governors and conquered the whole Punjab. After the death of Alexander, his empire was divided among the generals he had left behind in charge. One of them was Seleucus. Chandragupta Maurya defeated Seleucus, and Seleucus had given his daughter in marriage to Chandragupta. He also sent Megasthenes as an ambassador to the court of Chandragupta Maurya for 5 years, and he wrote a book called Indica. After this success and strengthening his position in Punjab, Chandragupta Maurya gathered a powerful army. He invaded Magadha. The Nanda rulers of Magadha had become quite unpopular with their subjects. Their administration was weak and inefficient. Chandragupta Maurya took advantage of the situation in Magadha and succeeded in defeating the Nanda rulers in 322 BC and became the ruler of Magadha. He became the founder of the Mauryan dynasty and the Mauryan Empire. So his victory in Magadha in 322 BC proved to be an event of great historical significance. He set up a vast empire. The extent of Chandragupta Maurya Empire, his empire may be said to extend from Bengal in the east to Hindu Kush in the west and from the Himalayas in the north to the confines of Mysore in the south.